In the Hall of Fame of Faith, the characters that are known for their great trust in God kept that faith in God despite the fact that many never realized his promises. Good morning. This is Pastor Ernie Lewis of the Blue Point Church in Sisney, Illinois, with your thoughts for Thursday. We know the Bible says Abraham and Isaac and Jacob never realized their full possession of the promised land, or even saw their descendants grow to an innumerable number as the Lord had promised them. But they were not discouraged by the temporary things of this world. But the Bible says they continued because they were looking beyond this world. In Hebrews 11, verse 13, it says, "These all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen afar off, and they were assured of them, embraced them, confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. And for those who say such things, they declare plainly that they seek a homeland." And truly, if they had called to mind their former country from which they had come out, they would have had opportunity to return. But now they desire a better, that is, a heavenly country. Therefore, God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has prepared a city for them. They each died after living many years faithfully obeying the Lord and trusting that he is faithful, even if they didn't realize the earthly treasures or the promises that they were looking for. Have you ever noticed how antsy we get sometimes when something doesn't happen in our lives exactly as we were told or we expected? I mean, Amazon or FedEx may send you a message and say, your package will arrive by 5 p.m. today, but it didn't. And all night we talk about how we didn't get her. You see, these died off not receiving their promises, but seeing them afar off. And they were assured of them. They had a complete faith in God and nothing wavering. They had even confessed, promised land or not, that they were strangers and pilgrims in this world down here. And they were seeking a better homeland than we have here. They had plenty of opportunities, by the way, to return to their homeland, but each of them desired a better country, a heavenly country beyond this temporary world. And the Bible says God is so pleased with their faith that he is not ashamed to be called their God. Remember what it said back in verse 6, without faith, it is impossible to please him. So these pleased him through their faith. And he prepared something for them. Jesus even told his disciples in John chapter 14, you believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also. Jesus reminded them, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father but by me. So these were looking for a homeland beyond this world. Are we trusting in the here and now? Or are we looking beyond these present promises and temporary circumstances? Is our faith today in God beyond the things of this world? And do we recognize ourselves today as just strangers and pilgrims? We're just passing through because we have a better place prepared for us.